Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For today's video, we're going to go ahead and do a Shantopoulos world update. Foodie is settling in Canada after the abrupt end of her 3-year marriage to Salah Al-Refae. But things don't seem to be going according to plan, and she is now having second thoughts. She wants to go back. Last we checked in, she talked about how she needed a partner. She can't be alone. She threatened to go back to Salah. That's what it is at this point, a threat. But at the end of the day, is that door even open anymore? It seems like Salah has moved on. She admits without this marriage, she doesn't see a purpose in her life anymore, despite not doing any such thing at all to change these circumstances. She really does have all the opportunity in the world. We are going to discuss her last 4 days of live streaming. And boy, you guys, it has been bleak. Like, this was really hard to get through. I had to do something else while I was taking my notes. She has been full on hamburgerized beezing. A lot of people are claiming this is the end of her channel. Is it the end? Or is this a new beginning? I mean, that's what it was supposed to be. No? Were we sold bad goods? We will also discuss how she has mistreated the cat, and her delusions will be exposed when she talks about Salah. Is all of this one big guilt trip that she has put on Salah? It seems she has even asked him to come to Canada and he doesn't even want to. You know how she got him? She baited him with citizenship. If that's not wrong, I don't know what is. We will also discuss her brand new beauty breakdown. Yes, it is finally sinking in that he would not accept her going back at all. And the delusion has been shattered. Yes, we'll take a look at her brand new live stream from tonight. You're not going to want to miss this. You're going to want to hear it from me and not have to put yourself through watching those live streams. So let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys. Welcome back to our Shantopoulos world update. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with Foodie Beauty's live streams, but wow, she has been hamburger eyes beezing every single day. Of course, you guys know by now that she is back in Canada and it is the end of the Syria arc. Despite what she might say, it doesn't seem like she is ever going to be going back to the Middle East. Homegirl is struggling to pick up the pieces and get her life moving forward. She really is stuck at a standstill. To be honest, this really isn't anything new. She has been stuck at a standstill for, I would say, about a decade at this point. Like, ever since she started her channel, it has been stuck in this mentality. When she was forced to change in Syria because they just don't have the resources that she was used to, that's when enough was enough and she had to get out of there. But for now, she is claiming to be sick. She says that she cannot taste anything, but it could just be her being lazy and excusing her hamburger eyes beezing every single day, right? That's how it's been. Like, she'll come on in the middle of the day and it's like she is deep in the hamburger eyes bees. She refuses to see a doctor, saying that they can't do anything about it. She doesn't have medical insurance at this point. She's going to have to wait 3 months for her Canadian healthcare to reinstate. If she had that Canadian healthcare, she would have no problem wasting everybody's time going to the ER for a little cough or really just for attention, because I don't think she's sick at all. I think that this is all just a big fat lie. The way that she has been acting, it is a way to make Salah feel bad. All of this is to make Salah feel guilty. But how much is he even watching at this point? As far as we know, he is still a moderator on her channel, although she did say she was going to take that away. Then she gave it back. Then she took, I don't know, guys. Y'all know how she changes her mind. So she does admit to behind the scenes pestering or texting him, but that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. He doesn't want to go to Canada, not to be with her, not at this point. He realizes, because he was ready. That's how she got him. she promised that eventually they would go back to Canada, right? But she could not do that because of her bankruptcy. She was unable to sponsor him, and she probably already knew that. It was just a tactic that she used. Now that she might be able to put this bankruptcy behind her and sponsor him, he doesn't want to do it because he knows what he's dealing with is not worth it, especially now that he has a property, even if it is in Syria. Chantal is too lazy to do just about anything. She's been sitting on that couch every single day. She no longer has a vehicle, so she is stuck in the apartment. People keep asking for her to do things, to walk around, to go to the grocery store, to go get fast food, whatever it may be. She can't do that, guys. Like, she can't walk. She can't even do like a 10-minute walk down the street to get groceries. It's not happening. She's not spending any time with her new cat. Poor cat. She's a beautiful cat. The new cat is hiding all of the time, biting her, and she's neglecting her. She even admits that she has not brushed the cat, that she has kicked the cat when she was hiding in a corner and Foodie didn't want her in that corner. But how can she, in this state, feed and look after this cat? I mean, she really can't. I'd be surprised if the cat had food at this point. She still hasn't given the cat a name. She will probably dump the cat eventually. She keeps talking about moving and or traveling. We all know that she has no problem breaking a lease and just doing whatever she wants, no matter who it inconveniences. So you just never know. She talks about how it's so quiet there. Remember when Syria was so loud, she couldn't take it? It's like she doesn't know what she wants. I did see that Salah actually posted a couple of videos, nothing important, although I did see that he was liking comments that were quite shady towards Chantal, which might tell us what is in store for us in the future. I did just want to mention that because it tells us that he has access to that account and he is able to upload videos. Chantal keeps saying she's not okay. Whenever someone asks, she's like, I'm not okay. It's very much giving middle school attention-seeking behavior. Someone trauma dumped in her side chat, talking about how they lost their fiance and comparing it to Chantal. Chantal claps back at them. That doesn't invalidate how I feel. Me, 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 me. It's all about her. She really doesn't have any sympathy or empathy or anything left to go around for others. We know this at this point. We don't know how good Salah was. She only showed what she could. Like, we didn't get to see their intimate moments. Girl, there was no love there. Simply delusion. She snaps at someone in the side chat that's bored of her content. She mini rages about people wanting to hold her accountable. We just don't understand what her and Salah had. She's excusing this behavior by saying that it is her mourning the loss of her relationship and it's going to take time for her to get over this. Like, girl, I get it, like a 3-year marriage. Yeah, that's not that long for a marriage, but it's still going to take quite a long time to get over that person. Now, do I believe it was really genuine? Not really, no. Regardless, why are you saying, I don't feel like talking? Well, then why are you going live? Like, and then getting mad at people when they say it's boring. Yeah, because you're just sitting there like staring at the camera. It's giving creepy. She's upset. She doesn't know what to do because people are saying her channel is dead, her channel's dying. I mean, guys, it's only been like a couple of days, but her views are actually better than they have been because she's still kind of leeching off of this back to Canada drama. People want to see what happens next, but we have certainly hit a roadblocks and this cannot go on for much longer. Way to start the Canada arc off with nothing, girl. I feel like just not hamburgerized beezing every single live stream would help. I mean, she reminds me of the deflated meme that This Is Your Friend on Hugs commercial from the early 2000s. Yeah, where she is like leaking into the couch. It's honestly to the point of detriment. Like, she can't function like this. And I'm not here to police MJ, gardening, whatever, but this is clearly a to the point where she can barely speak.
Snuggles, Dottie is here for me.
And if you're going to get on a live stream, you kind of have to speak. I've never seen this before with gardening, which makes me question what is going on here? What is she doing? Her true delusion is exposed when she keeps talking about, like, should I move in with Pete's or go back to Syria? She's so delusional. She still thinks that after all of this, it is an option for her to go back to Syria. Now, it's really hard to believe anything that she says, but according to her, Salah had divorce papers and was on his way to Damascus to turn him in. So as far as we know, their divorce has been set in motion. And the fact that she is even considering such a thing is just wild when we all saw just how miserable she was. I guess she misses like having kind of a purpose there as his housewife, but what did she really do? She was more of a burden than she provided for the family. Like, that's just the truth. Cue the existential dread. She goes on, what is there to keep going on for? In Syria, I had Salah and family. I had a purpose. She keeps mentioning making these like chocolate trays for the guests that they would have come over. She would put like chocolate on a tray. Like, girl, what did you really do? She just sits there. She couldn't even take care of the cat properly. This is what I mean when I say like soul-sucking foodie beauty content. And when it comes to Western world foodie, this is the content that I do not miss. I remember like at the tail end of the Natter saga, let's say about summer 2022, she would come on Hamburgerized Bees. It would get really depressing. She would maybe start raging at Natter, saying the exact same things she said the day before. And then it would be back to her just being super depressing for like 2 or 3 hours.
Let's say someone came in here right now, burned my house down, took everything from me. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody does that to you, like, do you know what I mean?
No.
You get what you put out, girl. And this, like, just don't stream. If you're going to be like this, I honestly don't get it. She says that it's like a coping mechanism for her. There is people to talk to on here. I guess she really doesn't have anyone to talk to. Salah doesn't really answer her texts in a timely manner. Her family has had an absolute enough of her bullshit. I mean, girl, like just go message Tracy Texas or something. Getting into today, she actually went live. She claims to be doing better. She blames it all on the sickness. She deleted her fundraiser that she made for moving to Canada because it wasn't fundraising. Girl, who would give you money in a booming economy? Like, people want mukbangs and outings. There's a lot of comments, a lot of chat about that. But like I said, she has to walk now. She can't walk. That's why she says that she's waiting to get like a scooter or even talking about renting a car, which is $600 a week, which makes absolutely no sense. You can lease a car for less than that. She should definitely think about leasing something. Lease a Camry, girl. She needs to do something. Do something to make your life better. Like, she rages about someone bringing up her past when she would be gardening or under some type of influence while she was behind the wheel. She claims that we have no proof, except there is a live stream of her taking a hoot in the car. And I do remember that Debbie Ann said that she would drive around sloppy drunk in order to get to Natter when he wanted her. She blabbers on and on about the food she wants to order. She misses Julia. She has to throw that in there for show. Girl, take care of the cat you have right now. This is what I wanted. Why am I miserable? More feeling sorry for herself. I need to really sink my teeth into this new life. Now, I don't know if she was like joking or what, but she asked people if they have any Campbell's soup cans. That had to be a joke, right? Or I missed the context. Is it that bad? She's that broke. It is like a week before payday. So yeah, like the money might have run out, but she really needs to rely on donated Campbell's soup. That can't be right. Or is it? She talks about how if she were to live with Pete's, she has to choose. That would be the end of her love life.
I have to make a life for myself now. So if I choose to live with Pete, I would have to have like no life partners because I can't have him upheave his life, you know? Like if I did that, I would have to be 100 million% sure that I would want to live with him only forever. There's a lot to think about.
She doesn't want to do that to him again, where they're living in an apartment and she all of a sudden meets this guy online and flies across the world to marry him. No, she doesn't want to do that to him again, but she totally would. And personally, I think it would be absolutely stupid for him to move in with her again. She must have taken a schmedible like right before the live stream, because towards the end, it begins to kick in and you can tell that's when things start to get really bleak. All right, you guys. So for the last part of the video, we're going to talk about this brand new live stream. This one was simply just titled Foodie Beauty is Live, and it happened a couple of hours ago. She comes on. She starts off right away by saying that she is awful mentally. Something is sitting deep on her mind right now. Something's going on, right? And it's only a matter of time before she spills her guts. She begins to cry. She was not ready to end her marriage, but it's too late now.
I don't think I was ready to end my marriage, but I think it's too late now.
There is no going back from this. It really is done. Hello, consequences. Oh my goodness, like karma has really come to collect this time. She is in such a state right now, and nobody, I guarantee, including her family, feels bad for her. She has done all of this to herself. What is really bothering her is Salah. He has been ignoring her all day. Even so, they have been arguing behind the scenes, with Salah blaming everything on her because she didn't change. I do remember in the beginning her talking about changing for him, how they were going to travel the world, how they were going to do all of this stuff. And that was going to start with her getting her health on track so that she could actually do these things. And as we saw, years passed and nothing changed. And she had ample opportunity in Kuwait to get healthy. Chantal says that they spoke a lot at first after the breakup, but now there are hours and hours in between. Girl, what do you think? I mean, you guys are divorced. Why does he need to be talking to you all day? She's upset because his family is a priority. Why can't his wife be? What are you talking about, girl? You're not his wife anymore, sweetie. Like, she really does say that. She still refers to herself as his wife. She breaks down. It's totally different for her being alone. She messaged him that she was struggling, and he hasn't responded at all. Wow, me. She is panicky and alone and wants to run away. This reminds me, this would be the time in her Canada trip that she would book the tickets back, pack all of her bags, and get on the plane and head back to Kuwait. But it's finally sinking in. He really is done, and that is not an option. She's finally comprehending in her brain that it really isn't an option for her to head back to Syria. Even though she was literally just talking about it today. All day he has been ignoring her. She says that he is cruel to her. So behind the scenes, things are not looking good. But it's over. It's time for her to get it out of her head. She doesn't have to move on immediately, but she needs to realize this is your life now and there is no going back. This is what you wanted. That's why you're here. And this position that you're in is all your fault. Period. She keeps making it out in this live stream that cat is so loving now. It seemed like she didn't like the cat just a few hours ago, but okay. She's in shock. She was just in Syria wanting this. This would be that point in the Canada trip where she would have packed everything up and went back. But now it's all kind of dawning on me. This has all been one huge 4-day breakdown from her, all culminating in her finally accepting the truth that it's done. That her marriage is done and she is alone at 41, a laughing stock with absolutely nothing to her name. Karma hit her like a truck. 3 years she put into this and not a damn thing to show for it. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What is next for Foodie? Is she going to find a man? Is she going to move in with Pete's? Is she going to find any sort of fulfillment in this life? He will never emotionally fulfill you. Know that. Or will she continue to self-destruct? The end of Foodie Beauty. Or just a bump in the road. I have never seen someone with such a lack of motivation. Like, she really takes the cake, even more so than Pete's. Like, no, they're like peas in a pod. Honestly, they're probably like tied for lack of motivation. Like, they have absolutely no motivation to do anything. I wonder if Pete's ended up getting a job because she said she wouldn't move in with him unless he got a job. All right, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I will, of course, catch y'all in the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.